Hello, I'm Dr. Luis Daniel Ibanez from University of Southampton, and I'm presenting this UPCAST webinar supporting and enhancing dataset discovery with our Discovery plugin. Today, we're going to follow the agenda in this slide. We're going to give a brief summary of the Discovery plugin. We'll explain why this topic matters for SMEs. We'll give an overview and the architecture of the Discovery plugin. We'll show a live demo. We'll quickly go over a case study of how we used it in UPCAST pilots. We will summarize the key takeaways and we'll point you to further reading and resources. In summary, what problem the Discovery plugin solves? It enables data providers to publish datasets and make them discoverable for consumers, while on the other hand, data consumers that require datasets for their processing workflows or for their business needs will be enabled to discover datasets relevant for those needs. In a nutshell, what the plugin does, that is its core functionalities, is to publish a dataset specification that is for data providers and to search and discover datasets if you are a data consumer. Why this topic matters for SMEs? Well, for SMEs that provide or sell data, this means that they can improve how potential customers can discover their data products. Note that the Discovery plugin may also be installed locally and then support other parts of the company in finding data products made by a different office. For SMEs that buy and consume data in the same vein of data marketplaces and data sharing platforms, this plugin improves how to find datasets useful for their processes. Finally, a third type of SME that could be interested in this topic are those that intend to be data sharing platforms or data intermediaries. By installing or integrating the UPCAST Discovery plugin, they can improve the intermediation service that they offer to their customers. Let's go through an overview of the plugin. We have the data provider and the data consumer, and the Discovery plugin sits in the middle of them. It is comprised of three main parts. Our backend is based on the CCAN, the popular CCAN open source dataset manager, for which we reuse a number of functionalities, and then wrap it up with a publishing API that allows publishing into the core of the Discovery plugin, and at the same time it can be configured to publish in other data marketplaces with the use of a connector. In the context of UPCAST, as we have as project partners Nokia and Dawex, we support the publishing of a dataset from a data provider, both in the Discovery plugin itself and in instances of the Nokia and Dawex data marketplaces. On the other hand, on the other side of the equation, the data consumer can then use this for discovering datasets. By default, we support the simple search capabilities that the CCAN engine already offers, and we added an advanced similarity search that we will explain in a moment. Let's go through the plugin's architecture. So the Discovery plugin here on the right is comprised of the CCAN backend that we already mentioned in the previous slide, a Solr engine for further capabilities of search and discovery, and a PostgreSQL database. All this is Dockerized in a way that it can be installed in any infrastructure. We assume that any web application, like for example a data sharing platform or an internal portal perhaps of the company that we call the web app here, can connect to the Discovery plugin through the Discovery plugin API. This API also enables integration with other parts of the UPCAST project. If we go a bit deeper on the discovery plugin, the main innovation that we present here is a semantic similarity search that it's based upon the scientific concept of BERT embedding layers, BERT language models, so enabling a more advanced type of discovery based on the descriptions of the datasets that are stored in the discovery plug. Let's take a look now at a live demo of how it works. Before that, let me just state that the Discovery plugin, as many of the other UPCAST plugins, is meant to be used as an API or offers an API to enable its integration, this integration, so you can actually plug it into your own infrastructure. So we have capabilities for create, update, and delete datasets, upload the files or the files that correspond to these datasets, because these 3 bits is the specification or the metadata of the dataset. And then we have functions that perform the actual search, right, of a dataset or of generic resources that may, for example, be machine learning models or any other artifact that the company does. And for the advanced capabilities of discovery, we have the Discover Similar Datasets API. Let's take a look at how the dataset search API works. The parameters that you pass to the API call are the facets, right? You can define the fields that where the search is going to be performed. You can also have pagination related parameters such as the start and the number of rows. And you can have also other parameters such as a filter query, in this case everything, all the asterisk, and sorting. In this example, we are using the city, or we're looking for datasets that start with the string city. Let's send that query on a preloaded database that we already prepared for this demonstration, and we see that there are 2 datasets, city1, right, and city2 here. Okay, those are the ones that we found. Right, with name equal city star. Now let's move to the discover similar datasets. In this case, what we pass, the parameter that we pass is the ID of a dataset. In this case, whether 1, right? And what we'll do is that the plugin will discover all datasets with a similar description to this one, to whether 1. Everything in the database or in the dataset catalog that is equal to 1 will be done. We send the request, we wait, and we have 2 results. The first is the same whether 1, which is completely similar. We have the similarity score of 1.0, and we have this dataset whether 2, okay, that was found, that has a similar description, right, that we established like 94%. Okay, we can do this with another dataset. For example, let's imagine that we do it with city1. So let's discover datasets similar to the one identified by the ID city1. So we have city1 again with almost 100% similarity, and city2 with 86% of similarity. Okay, then we can move on to the showing some reference UI implementations that we prepared just to show how this could be embedded in a local application. For example, some system that you have in your company. So the following demonstrates that, for example, this dataset search box that we have here. So you can easily embed a search as we saw it we saw the API call previously. We have City1 and City2. Okay. And what else we can do here? We can, for example, write yes, weather, search for that, and we have weather 1 and weather 2. A similar thing can be done for similar datasets. So based on the dataset ID, for example, weather 1, you can discover similar datasets. So you can imagine integrating this wherever you need to provide your employees or your potential customers with a functionality to search for data sets or discover data sets. Let us now illustrate how we applied the Discovery plugin in the UPCAST pilot. To do so, I'm going to talk about the MDAT pilot, the metropolitan area of the Thessaloniki, where uh, they have open data publishers, those are the data providers, and open data consumers, and they have intermediary, in this case the open data marketplace developed by our partners at the Open Knowledge Foundation Greece, that integrated the Discovery plugin to offer first to improve the publishing on this side and improve the um, consumption or the search and discovery on this side. In fact, this pattern can be applied in many situations, and in the context of UPCAST, we also demonstrated a generic example where through the Discovery plugin, any provider that is equipped with a provider dashboard that we developed for UPCAST, but it can be or it can represent any system or interface that is used by data providers, and a consumer dashboard, which we also developed one for demonstration in the UPCAST project, but it can be any interface on the consumer side that they can integrate or communicate through the Discovery plugin. The provider dashboard publishes in the Discovery plugin, and the consumer dashboard then pulls via its API the discovered datasets. In summary, what are the key takeaways of our webinar today? The UPCAST Discovery plugin provides a low-cost way for SMEs to create internal data catalog and to connect to data marketplaces, to instances of data marketplaces that they may want to be part of, right? That, for example, those that are closed markets, such as the one implemented with Nokia Data Marketplace or DAWX Technologies. If made public, if a company has an instance of the Discovery plugin and makes it public, this allows potential consumers to discover datasets in their catalog, potentially leading to a data exchange. And serving as a gateway for the potential use of the other OPCAST plugins, such as the negotiation. Finally, the Discovery plugin can be used by companies that intend to be data intermediaries, right? And so you can use this to enable your users that are consumers and providers of data to publish in your system, and you can then enable a better interaction or intermediation between providers and consumers. For further reading and resources, you can visit our GitHub, where we have the Discovery plugin already published, and more technical information in deliverables 2.1 and 2.2 that are available on our website. To get in touch with us for further information about the Discovery plugin, how to use it, how to install it, how to integrate it, scan the QR code on this image, fill the form, and a member of our team will get in touch with you as soon as possible. Thank you for listening to this UPCAST project webinar about the Discovery plugin. Hope you enjoyed it. Bye.